Hello everybody and welcome to Ethereal SMP, which is a privately hosted private SMP for friends, which I'm hosting. Not myself, it's a bought server space, but I'm going to be the host. I'm going to be hosting this with a group of friends. We're going to be making different projects together, and we're going to be putting it on YouTube, most of us. Some are just going to be playing along. But we have a group of friends involving Manji Sage, not Moose or Spooky Moose because it's Halloween, and I did not allow that name change, but he did it anyway. Tanko is also going to be coming on. X or Zephyrwood, or Zephywood, or however you pronounce it, gaming. He's going to be coming on, and we're all just going to be one group of friends, different basis spots around the world, different projects, but it's going to be a big community hub. Where we can come on, hang out, and trade different items and have fun. You can see I've already made a start. I've got basic armor, well, basic-ish, and some pretty good tools already. Everyone knows how the first few days of Minecraft survival goes, so I thought I'd get out of the way, get some basic tools, and just start working on projects straight away from episode 1. That's my little shack over there. We've got an animal farm, a carrot potato farm, and an AFK fish farm in a room inside that shack. I've made a little shop where I sell books and saddles from the AFK fish farm. Unfortunately, time zones means I haven't actually got any profit from that yet, but I do hope that that will become a sort of booming business, if you like. But this episode I'm going to be focusing on building spawn. I've got quite a few materials here and some in the chest. My idea is sort of a circular temple. You got the old Greek designs where you've got the pillars going up to sort of an elevated roof. I'm thinking that, but circular with an inner layer and an outer layer. And underneath we could have shops and services like the enchantment table and nether portal. On the note of nether portal, since all the bases are so far apart, we are going to be using the nether to connect our bases, because it's just so much more convenient. But as I say, this is my starter shack. I'm not going to be staying here the whole time. I do have a mushroom island which I claimed a while ago. We'll be heading there probably next episode. But this episode, like any server, we're going to be building spawn first as a starter project. So yeah, I'm just going to go right into it. So first things first, I want to get down a basic floor shape, so we know our building space and where we can start building from. So I'm planning probably some andesite coming out from here, just to give some basic structure. Probably some glass in the middle with maybe lapis or some form of stone pattern underneath. It's going to be sort of the main walkway, I suppose, because you're going to go out down some steps. So it kind of needs to be attractive on some level. But andesite's a nice block. As you can see, I'm using a resource pack. This is my own resource pack. Not all the textures are my own. Obviously, it's modeled from Faithful, so a lot of them are Faithful. I don't try and take credit for them. But I have compiled this pack and done quite a few textures on my own, including the work in progress XP bar. As you can see, it's a bit of an eyesore. But it does help with a lot of building, because I've got a lot of building things on, such as lower grass levels, so it goes underneath half slab. Like the grass on top of the block goes more than halfway down the block, and connected textures on stuff like andesite, which helps an awful lot on projects such as this, because it just gets a bit too like a grid really after a while. But as you can see, probably have some glass on this layer, and I'm thinking pull this along here, drag all this out, and then grab some stuck now. More stone brick. I'm here because I need to make some stairs. Probably some half slabs too. Lovely. a spawn will be relatively a work in progress because it would be very nice to have some beacons here. Speed, just to speed things up. But it'd be nice to get a basic design down so people feel safe. Stairway, you know, just try and get it quite nice, so people feel safe and they can AFK somewhere if they don't have a spot to AFK in yet. Here I am, I'm rambling. Okay, so I think I'm going to go out for a radius of about 15 from the centre block for the inner circle. Then there'll be a sort of decoration courtyard kind of area before the outer circle is put in. Just wondering how I'm going to connect this up. Should I just bring this down? Yeah, I quite like that. I don't really have the resources to make a whole bunch of the glass because I kind of used all my cyan dye, cactus, lapis, etc. on the cyan clay, or terracotta as they pointlessly changed it. Makes sense, but you know, pointless. So I don't really have the resources to make the glass, but it works as a walkway for now. What do I need? Axe. I don't need an axe. There we go. Lovely. So that's gone in. That'll look a lot better with the glass, but I don't have it right now. So I'm going to try and get the basic shape. Now, I haven't memorised this. I've got a circle generator up, so I should be okay for that. 16. Okay. I was nearly there. See, the first episode, normally you'd be gathering wood. It just speeds things up to have a bit of a catalyst by just having it done first. You know, spring in your step, as they say. I don't need more stairs. So one of my aspirations for this server is to, it's more or less vanilla, like completely and utterly vanilla. Things like mini-maps are allowed, but there's no X-ray or duping, obviously. Yeah, I want to be fairly simple. Okay, we've got the basic shape here. Let's bring it out on this side too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Drop that there. Okay, so that's at least a marker for when we come back. Okay, that's correct. Nice. Okay, so we've got the 5, but then that comes out one more for going for a 3, then a 2. Then I think it's just a bunch of 1s after I do it on this side too. All this probably makes no sense, but so you got a 5, then it comes out 1 each side. So this is the 5 there to there, which is the length of the width of the walkway. It comes out 1 more, then it does a 3, then it goes in, does a 2, and then it's just a lot of 1s. Yeah, just a lot of 1s. To connect that up. Probably sounds like nonsense, but that's how I deal with circles. Yeah, that's a little bit smaller than I was anticipating, but you know, how much space do you really need for a small spawn area? Obviously spawn will be a lot bigger than this, but we're already sort of going out the size of the plateau, so yeah, I'm happy with the size of this. Okay, So I think I'm going to go for a design I used on one of my bases on Fallout Salvation, with sort of the stone brick stairs bordering the underside, bringing it down onto another layer. So you'd have this and then go all the way around and border the underside like that, and that'd come around. This is actually looking a lot like one of my old bases. Biggest one today, biggest one on that server actually, which was supposed to close 2 days ago from when I'm recording this, but didn't, and we've got no idea why. Like, it's not being paid for, but hey. Okay, it's a bit awkward, but hey, it's working. And okay, I screwed up. Probably would have been easier to do it from the bottom, eh? There we go, like that. That is nice. I do like that. What I'm going to use now? Maybe something sandstony, because we're in a desert. That might be a bit too much because we're in a desert. I'm going to work on the design and I'll be back. Possibly. I'm not too sure about this. I like the grey concrete, but I'm not sure if the black really works. I think it needs a border, but it's too small of a scale to really add a border in. I really like the concrete powder though. That is grey concrete down there underneath the glass. It's been actually quite a while. I did do some resource gathering. I managed to get quite a bit of clay and stuff, so I'm going to add this in, but I am going to look for feedback on that little area here if anyone has any other designs. I'll probably fix it by the end of the episode, but I'll still be open to any form of design, because no doubt it'll be better than what I come up with. This is looking nice, yes. I think this down there sort of works as a pathway, but it just doesn't really. This sort of works, it adds depth. It does add. Imagine glass half slabs. That'd be great. Oh, that would be great. Or underside half slabs, that'd work too. Bring those along there. Anyway, that's actually quite nice. If that was sand, that looked like a bit of a sand pit, but no, I quite like that actually. It's a very nice texture. I think I'm gonna keep that, unless there's a better design out there that I find, or someone shows me, or Manji comes along and improves it himself, which no doubt he will. But no, I quite like this. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna replicate it on each side. Like, I'm fine building, but the real pain is replicate. It's like copying an eye when you're drawing. You cannot get that other eye right. And as much as that is a cliche, it's overwhelmingly true. So yeah, I'm just going to replicate this on the other sides, and then we'll start working on the rest of the build. It's one side done. It's not too hard actually. It might not be as grueling as I thought it would be. Should I be time-lapsing this? Let me know if you want to see some time-lapses. That might be quite interesting actually. I fell down. I fell down and almost died. And I'm not even nearly there yet. Still putting in some stairs. This is painful. And I am back. I have managed to complete it, and I actually think it's quite nice. I am on my altar right now. You can see that's my character over there. Some blood on his face. But no, I actually quite like the grey concrete, and I think the blue kind of gives a bit of a sci-fi effect as a contrast to this. As well as a contrast to that, which gives it the sci-fi effect, if I can speak. But no, I do quite like that. That looks like a bit out of place, yeah, but no, that's going to turn into something quite nice. So let's hop back onto my main account and start building the outer ring. Okay, so I just recorded that last clip and I'm ready to start making the outer ring, which is going to have some pillars in the middle, so it needs to be a bit of a bigger walkway. Probably 5 blocks, or maybe 7. I'm thinking 5 because it's only the outer ring of the inner bait. But there's also going to be another, like one of these with the pathways to an outer ring, which is going to be the outside part of spawn. And then underneath we'll have all the shops and nether portal and stuff. But now mainly it's just a big clearing job. It doesn't really matter if I just get rid of all of this. Because eventually we're going to be tearing all this out anyway to make the shops, which unfortunately I will have to move my shop, because basically I'm evicting myself, I suppose. But I'm really excited to see what this is going to become. Okay, so I've done 1/4 of the inner outer ring. Great name. This looks alright. This is going to be covered with glass, and these pillars are going to extend up, probably with some kind of pattern going in and out, up to the roof, which will probably be about 20, I want to say, blocks up. 15 maybe. No, this looks great. I'm going to copy this around the rest of it, and it should look alright. If it doesn't, then I'll make some adjustments. But no, this looks great. I'm going to copy this over. Okay, so I managed it. I copied it around. There were a few mistakes, so I had to go into a circle generator again and correct them. Turns out you can't just keep copying the pattern over and over. So I did have to iron out a few mistakes, but it looks much better now. That is a perfect circle. That looks great. I've extended the pillars a bit, and this one I actually completed. I quite like that height, but I might make it a bit taller. The design I do like. Oh, I forgot to put cobblestone walls there. But the design I do like. I'm probably going to use that. Maybe since I'm making it a bit bigger, have some form of design in the middle to sort of separate it out. But no, it's coming along well. I'm probably gonna do less and less updates and just probably time-lapse actually the building of it, just to speed things up a bit. So yeah, let's do that. But as a quick note before I do start the time-lapse, I did pour water over this to make it into hardened concrete, just because as looking from above they just sort of do look the same, so I decided I might as well add some variation in by making this hardened concrete as a skeleton. Bye. And there we are. I had to make a cut in the middle of the time lapse because I ran out of glass. Oh, still missing spots. Because I ran out of glass, so I can get some more. I spent a lot more time than I was hoping to on this project, but it's still turning out really well. I quite like it. Now are the pillars. I need to get those done. I'm going to make them a bit taller. But no, it's basically just a case of repeating that all the way around. And then spawn will really be coming on. See you then. I think that's coming along nicely. Yeah, I like that. I like the lapis in the middle. It matches with the lapis in the middle. Just gonna continue that on. Hopefully we'll get all this done pretty soon. There we go. That is looking very, very nice. As you can see, I've changed some of the lapis out to gold. Like the middle ones, which just next to the path. I think that looks quite nice. Because I set up in a mesa. I've got a lot more gold than I have iron or lapis. So I thought it might be nice, because gold's generally considered fairly, fairly majestic, even if it's not good in Minecraft. Yeah, I quite like that. I think I'm going to keep that. Now I just need to work on the roof. I probably can just copy the circles down here, but hey, this is going to look spectacular. There we are. There is one of the circles done. I also added torches in the top of each of the towers just so mobs don't spawn. I managed to get one of the circles done, which was actually surprisingly easy. I love how the sky looks, like on big builds. Anyway, I'm going to get the outer circle done, then I'll work on the roof and connecting the pillars up, which is probably going to be quite fun, if not a little bit frustrating. So yeah, I'll build the outer circle, then I'll probably record me building some of the roof, and then it's fairly repetitive when you're building circular things, because unless you're building something very OCD unfriendly, then it's going to be equally on each quarter, symmetrical for each quarter. So there's not really much point in building it all on camera, because it'll just get really repetitive and time consuming. Anyway, I'll build the outer circle and I'll see you then. There we go. I have actually finished the roof. There's stuff on top of the roof. It's sort of a slope. I can't really see it that well from here. Just very slightly see it. Nothing too special, but it looks quite nice. I did look on from, with my alt, who is conveniently standing over there. Hello. But no, this is looking really well. Really good. I like how this is coming along. I think I'm gonna give it a break here. I'm gonna go and have a break. When I come back, I'm gonna finish the pathways. Then I'll probably end the episode off, because I need to get this finished, edited and uploaded. So yeah, but this has been an awful lot of work, like an awful lot of work. It might not look it, but the amount of time I spent pillaring up with sand and using that sand and torch trick, it's been this episode. It's quite fun. Got a lot done on spawn. Finish it off in between episodes, and next episode I'll focus on finding my island and setting up. By then I will have updated journey map and all the mods I use, so I'll have those back. I'll do some mapping out episode. I'll do a mapping out episode, maybe episode 3, where I just go around all the areas we've got so far and map them out, so I can just open the map with J and see where I might need to go. But yeah, this has been episode 1. Got a lot of work done so far. I hope the series is going to last a very long time and be very, very fun. We haven't really done much together because it's only day 2 of the server. Day 1 didn't really get much done apart from this. But now we're going to have a lot of collabs. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun, get some shops done underneath spawn. It's going to be one hell of a series. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.